I'm here on campus in Tuscaloosa, Alabama at the University of Alabama, of course, home to the current ranked #4 team in the country. We're gonna go inside and talk to an All-American guard, one of the best players in all of college basketball, and see what this school has got to offer. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
I'm Mark Sears. Welcome to Tuscaloosa.
Nice.
Crazy. Yeah, this is what we practice at. You know, when we play away games, we come in here practice, but when we play home games, we out in the main.
That makes sense.
Nah, he can't guard me. This guy right here cannot guard me.
LaMelo, right? It's
Yeah.
like, point the camera on him.
I asked what happened. What I do to you in one-on-one last time we played?
What's that record? What's the record?
What I do to you last time we played?
I want to know the one-on-one record.
Hey, he might own though. But I beat him last time one-on-one. It's a weight room. We go in there. We don't be lifting as much like during the season, but like after the home games, we're gonna be in there.
It's nice to have everything like right all together, right? Because I feel like some arenas and some schools, like you definitely, like the arena is 5 miles away. Everything is right here. I'm sure you've experienced like Ohio is probably a little different than here, right?
Yeah, a lot different. You know, we pretty much have our own space.
Yeah.
You know, back at Ohio, kind of had to, like, everybody was sharing it and stuff.
Yeah. Coach Oates, he's a little bit of a big analytics guy, right?
Yeah.
So y'all look at shot charts and stuff like that and your shooting zones and whatnot. So you better ace this then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you your progressions in your head. However, where do you think your best zones are? I guess in volume, but also efficiency in general. Like, what are your go-to spots?
Probably the spots that I hit the most at.
Your shooting, your shot chart. What do you think is like bright red and a good hit? Green.
The bright green, probably both the corners.
Okay.
I don't miss too many in the corners.
All right.
And then I say anywhere around the arc of the top of the key. So it's from wing, top of the key, the other wing. That was my.
The whole 3-point arc.
Yeah, the whole 3-point arc. And
That's
then
fair.
just, you know, we don't shoot a lot of mid-range, but I say inside this paint area, that's where all the shots come from.
Yeah, and when you're in here, I feel like, I know you take a lot of shots right at the rack. You play off 2 feet a lot. You use your speed to get downhill. You get fouled a shit ton. Like you get fouled probably way too much. I also feel like you almost like refs almost let the whistle. They like, hold the whistle against you too much.
Yes.
I see you all the time on TV. You're kind of, sometimes you sit there and you're like, yeah, like what the hell, like what's going on here? I see it all the time. Like he's getting hounded in the paint down there. It's crazy. But you live at the free throw line also. I think this is actually, might be your worst free throw shooting year technically. By like a percentage.
Like 83%.
Yeah, which is still good. Top of the arc. Top of the arc is where you're like absolute money. And it's really above the break in general and like up top on the wings, like you said. I mean, you take what? Do the math, 150 shots at least on the 2 wings and up top. Right corner, your money. You only hit 1 left corner. 1 for 7.
It's a low sample size, though. Low sample size.
But it's tough to score down there for, you know, you're playing against like 7-footers and stuff. But you, like we said, you draw a lot of free throws and whatnot. Do you think that majority of these are in like half court transition and stuff like that, especially above the top of the key? Because like you guys
I'd say
play
top
fast.
probably transition. Yeah, once our guys get in the paint, they probably like reverse pivot out, and I'll probably come trailing in. And so I say probably like that top of the key is where
probably every game, at least a couple times, when you're coming down in transition with the ball in your hands, you're faster than 95% of players that are going to guard you at least, right? And especially when you are in transition and everyone's running the floor, you got guys backpedaling, and I feel like you come into like a hezzy pull-up a lot because you kind of just like come up and then you can easily hit that because it gives you the space that you need. But you guys, do you think that's more of like your style, the team style, or a little bit of both? Because like I said, y'all play super fast.
I say a little bit of both. Coach, he loves when we get a lot of threes up. And also, we got a lot of guys that's going to crash, so he's on the guys about crashing to try to get 50% of our misses, so, you know, it's a win-win.
That's why y'all got Cliff this year, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey, so I know him at Rutgers. I've seen him a couple of times. Grant, I feel like, is a demon on the boards. I don't know how he does what he does down there.
Yeah.
Mo's been huge, but
Yeah, we got guys. We got a lot of about 4 or 5 guys that's gonna get at least 1 every game or 2 every game.
So you got full green light? Is that a fact basically all the time?
Or
to an extent.
Within the system, yeah, I'd say. Within the system, within how we play.
And I mentioned free throws before. Everybody knows like one of the biggest things, like Mark Sears, you and your mom with the free throw shooting. First of all, where does she sit? I guess it changed each half, but like, do you ever see her in your peripheral? Like at this point, you know she's there, but.
Yeah, I know she's there, but I don't see her. Like I don't see her. But sometimes at home games, like you know, everybody get quiet, and I can hear her on the left side, so somewhere over there. But you know, when we're away, nah, I can't hear it.
Does it help knowing, like over time, did it take time to get used to at first? Because it was like a huge story in the tournament last year. I remember they were like focusing on her a lot. And she got good form too. She probably, I don't know if she takes after you or vice versa, but does it help you mentally, or is it like?
She been doing that since I was a little league. So
Like rec games and stuff, like
rec
whatever?
Games when I was in rec league to where I'm in now. So like I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it. I feel like it adds a little mojo for sure.
Yeah, we go to the weight room.
He's lifting right now, so he can try to bust your ass.
Yeah, he only do upper body though.
Obviously, you're top of the scouting report. You usually get stuck with someone who's like, Herb was here obviously, but I feel like guys like that are always stuck on you. Like best defender, I think Denver was on you against the Auburn game, like stuff like that. Like it's always going to be the other team's best defender.
Yeah, most of the time.
You guys scout primary defenders also as much as your matchup, who's going to be defending you, and how you go through those progressions and stuff like that?
Yeah, and fam, we be having like a scouting report of the people to attack and guys that not to attack.
Right.
And then we just go from there, and then we just watch what their tendencies are, and then we just go from there.
Like when are you not playing against someone who's a great defender at least?
Rarely, it's rare.
Denver, Sakai. I mean, you've been playing him for 3 years now, so like that's tough.
That's girls are occasionally being here every now and then, but you know that's about it.
What you benching?
Benched, I really don't max out, but I could rep 185.
There you go. What you laughing at? You get into the paint, drawing a lot of free throws. You play off 2 feet down low a lot. You do a great job drawing fouls. People get so mad at you on social media. I don't. You don't need to hear that from me. You know that. Like that's like you're just 10 times smarter than the defenders that are up against you. Everyone compares you to Jalen Brunson. Every human on planet Earth. Do you see it at all, or like where do you not see that comp, or like do you like it and do you take after him?
Probably say the way he a physical driver, and especially going to his left. I say that's probably where some similarities are, because you know I like to get downhill. I like to create contact when I drive, and I say that those are some similarities. I say right now he probably got he showed more of his mid-range game, and then like I don't really show it, but you know very capable.
Yeah, we see it. Like like I said, playing off 2 feet, you hit a lot of turnarounds and stuff like that. I feel like you did that in the tournament a lot also. But to your point, like you talk about the system and the style, like numbers and analytics, you guys are most of the time taught not to shoot a lot of mid-ranges unless it's obviously like you have open mid-ranges you're going to take. I think the lefty thing has got to be part of it. It has to be, because like it's the same kind of thing.
And after the tournament run, you know, I think it was like a week later I heard from him. He actually hit me up.
Oh, yeah?
We got to have a nice conversation. And he was like, you know, just be yourself. Try not to like copy or just
don't be me.
You can take some aspects in the game and just make it into your own. So,
no,
that was a pretty cool moment.
That is cool. Yeah, you still don't touch them at all or no?
I can be. I need to do better on that on my end. But
Who's the most famous person on your phone? Like, give him a call. Like, he might be up there probably.
Yeah.
And like, he FaceTime and you'd be like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah, you probably got to practice it right now.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Final Four is a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, because it was unexpected. Like nobody really had this.
Sure, I have it.
And we just went on that run. Man, it was.
Yeah, I mean, did y'all feel as a team that you were on fire? Because you guys were obviously good. Like, you had a skid earlier in the year, but the quality, you guys were always there to be good. But did you feel like there was like a bit of momentum in that run at all?
Yeah, definitely. We had momentum because, you know, we lost earlier in our tournament in the SEC.
Yeah.
So, like, we kind of had, like, a break, and then we got to regroup and just talk about what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This is where y'all are here for practice. This is the everyday locker room, right?
Yeah, everyday locker room.
Okay, because some schools they do like one game day, especially if the arena is separated, I guess. Where's your locker at? Shit.
Right here.
Can we open it, or is it gonna be nasty now? We don't have to open it.
I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of shoes.
All right. Well, what do you wear usually in games?
A bunch of shoes. You know, I'm a Kobe guy, big Kobe guy. I like to practice in these.
Yeah. No, that was nice. You always low tops?
Yeah, always low tops. Always.
The high tops are restricted way too much, but.
Yeah, and then shout out to G, our equipment guy. He gave us these actually yesterday when we got back from Mizzou. But yeah, these.
You wearing them joints tomorrow?
Nah, I can't. I don't know if I might have to like hang this on the shelf or something.
Ew,
yeah.
These
are
nice.
exclusive.
They are nice. They smell brand new.
Yeah, the brand new smell.
It'd be nice to play them though, especially with like a white uni. That'd be crisp.
Yeah, I might have to pull it out in a tournament.
Okay. Who on the team's got the messiest locker? We won't open it.
Messiest locker?
I'm just curious on. Yeah, I need to know.
Could be me. just because of like all the gear I have and all the shoes I have over
Yeah.
3 years. I don't want to like throw in.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have
Probably,
to.
I say probably one of the walk-ons because like they got just 3 of them in one locker.
Oh,
So like
fair. That's fair, I guess.
some days we have a long practice, it look like a big old closet in this side right here.
What's the vibe like before a game, a home game, obviously? You guys like bumping music? What kind of music is everyone like up and energetic, or is it more like calm and like locked in?
Pretty much like calm and locked in. So like, say we play at like 5, so we come in here at like 10. We had team breakfast, watch film, and after film we get dressed and head straight out to the court. And after that, just we go eat, and then after we eat, it's pretty much like free time to either get your mind right, or just take a nap, or just do whatever you got to do to get ready for the game.
Who's on aux in here before a game?
I say probably Barron.
Okay.
Barron.
The young buck. Yeah. What did he play then?
He played Rilo, pretty much a little bit of everything.
Okay.
No cap, a little baby.
Yeah, I think you always need the young guys. I feel like to do it. Like it doesn't really surprise me too much.
Yeah, in this lounge area.
Nice.
Yep.
Ping pong, pool. What's that? You call it shuffleboard, I think, right?
Yeah, shuffleboard.
Are you any of a guru at any of the 3?
I'm all right at. Actually, the best is Grant. He be killing me.
That makes so much sense to me. I don't know why.
Yeah,
especially
Grant.
ping pong. I feel like.
Yeah, Grant pretty much good at anything off the court. He elite at it.
I don't know what they do
like
out there.
Golf, ping pong, whatever. He's him at it.
Whatever they got in North Dakota.
Yeah.
I don't know what they be doing out there. So
This is like the nutrition. Like this where our nutritionists be having like the food set up before practices, and like we just pretty much like a chill lounge area. We got TVs. You can nap, and we also got like weighted blankets where we use those chairs right there.
that's nap
after a
central
long
right
practice,
there. You guys need to get like nap pods.
Yeah, that's a.
Call coach wherever he went.
I hope we have that in the new facility. I hope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's got to be some kind of motivation, right? Do you guys talk as a team about end goals, whether that was like start of the year or now? Or are you saying like we want Final Four, we want national championship, we want SEC? Like what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want SEC championship, and then obviously the SEC tournament championship, and then the regional championship, and then the national championship.
You want everything.
So,
yeah, it's everything.
We trying to aim to be the best of the best. So we got high expectations.
I mean, after you go to the Final Four, you add more pieces, and you have guys coming back, like especially like you and Grant, et cetera, and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a pretty realistic goal at that point. So
Yeah.
UConn, they were UConn last year. Like, kind of is what it is, right?
Definitely. We was hanging in with them. I remember like 33, 35, very close game.
Yeah.
So like for this year, we got all the pieces to win it all.
It's true.
This right here.
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, I'm all right at it.
If you hit something, I'm
I'm gonna try to hit a 5.
Oh, that ain't too bad. Oh, you got one more. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, let's see. That's too soft.
That's good. That's money.
No.
You got a point.
3.
Yeah, I needed you to get something for it.
Money.
We got something.
That's a 3.
Yeah, we can do this for hours. Go ahead. Film room.
Yeah, this is where I be sitting in the morning,
go ahead.
right here.
You sit right there. Who sits on what side?
Actually, no, I'm right here. Yeah, so it'd be like it's Cliff right here, Grant, CY, D. Reed, Modi, and Barron on this front row.
Got you. I think me and Cliff resemble each other pretty well, so I'm going to sit here. You were talking before about like the Final Four stuff and bringing guys back especially. What ounce of like experience, especially like continuity, because like your first year here, you were good, but you weren't great by any means, right? It took you time. But your second year here, you went absolutely crazy. Now third year here, like you get better and better. What do you think in that second year being here is a difference of just general experience?
Knowing what it takes to be to take that another leap, and just also being in the system another year, also being comfortable and knowing where your shots are going to come from, and just also you also had a year so you can work on what you need to work on to take your game to another level. So I feel like that really helped me out.
You talk about like getting better in the offseason. You tested draft waters last year, right?
Yeah.
Take me through just a little bit of that process and like what you learned about your game for the pros, but also your game coming back here.
So that draft process, it was really long, because like once you start working out, trying to prepare, and then like you also have workouts before like the NBA Combine. So like I had 2 workouts before the NBA Combine, and like they try to like kill you. Like, they try to really test you mentally, and then like after you're fatigued, they want to see how you can shoot how you can shoot it like when you're tired. So like obviously that it's a really good experience, and also you're going against the best of the best. So like most of the time they're gonna try to like put you in a position group, like so it's like 3 or 4 other guys that's in your same position and see how you compete. That whole process was pretty fun. The NBA Combine was fun because this year was the first year where like all the players that was in the Combine or got an invite had to be there.
Yeah.
It was like a big camp. It was fun.
Right, it's like almost like a recruiting, an ID camp from like back in the day. Yeah,
like a big board, and everybody trying to compete, and there's scouts everywhere in the gym. So like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Your goal is still to get to the NBA, and like you're taking experience of that with to go on to the future, I guess, for next year, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You started at Ohio, your college career. I know you're from Alabama, born and raised, right?
Yeah.
Muscle Shoals, right?
Muscle Shoals. Yeah. So actually, when I was in 7th grade, I think it was Alabama and Kentucky here, and we played Kentucky
there you go.
tomorrow.
It's good time.
We play on tomorrow, but yeah. I think that was the year Kentucky had Devin Booker and
is that Cat too?
Cat.
Willie Cauley-Stein,
That
that team's crazy.
I think that was a team that lost 1 game.
Yeah, they lost in the Final Four, right?
They lost in the Final Four. So that was that team, and first college basketball game, and it was here, and it was sold out. And I was like, man, I gotta do this. I gotta be in this position to see the crowd, and so fast forward now, like being able to experience the crazy environments is like, it's just so surreal.
That is wild. In that moment where you like, I want to play in a big arena, or you're like, I want to play here, like at some point, like.
Yeah, I told myself I was gonna play in the SEC. Like, what school? I'm gonna play in the SEC.
And not only are you playing in the SEC, but you're one of the best players in the SEC. I think. How far is Muscle Shoals?
2 hours.
Do you feel like home because you're so close to home and all? You see a lot of people too.
Yeah, I'm so close to home. I don't even deal with the tickets. I let my dad deal with them because like I have everybody text me, hey, can I get a ticket? Can I get a ticket? And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like stress or no pressure.
You'd have a whole section.
Yeah,
It'd literally be the Sears section, exactly. Transfer portal is, I guess to you, is like God's green gift because it helped you. What does it look like to you and like the pros and cons of the portal and everything?
My shoes, like I was a mid-major and I always wanted to play at the best level. I thought that was high major in the SEC, so like, just trying to go somewhere that you can see yourself excel and somewhere that can like put you in the best position to get to the league or wherever you want to go to. And I feel like this was the perfect place for me. I didn't just go here just because it was home, but I did my homework.
Yeah.
And I feel like people got to do their homework to the situation they want to end up at.
It's fair because people, they go somewhere and they're like, that didn't work, I'm going here. That didn't work, I'm going, and they just bounce around and it's crazy. But to your point, like mid-majored players, I think it's made for guys like you, where you're like, I proved that I'm great at the lower level. Like I deserve to have a chance. I appreciate you taking the time. Make sure you give him a follow. Kentucky game tomorrow. Obviously, we'll post this afterwards. But end goal for you guys this year, you guys want it all, right? You want national championship, SEC, everything?
Yeah, we want that. We want it all, but for sure that national championship.
That's what they're chasing. All right, there you go.